Okay, so she's saying that with the change in administration, whoever asked the question um, would like to do some more, social responsible investing. Is this something where I will, not make as much because I'm, narrowing down the field and what have you? Uh, Actually, that's quite true originally. Go back to 1987, the social responsible portfolios that we had always underperformed our normal portfolios, what I call our traditional portfolios, and that was okay, right? The group that was investing in that didn't really care as much about return as they did, making sure that their money wasn't in places that they didn't want to be. But things have changed right now. Actually, the whole concept of social responsible investing has exploded. There's now roughly $16.6 trillion of money invested in social responsible concepts. And the biggest change is what's called ESG investing. So ESG, E stands for environmental, which obviously is a company's impact on the environment. S stands for social, so the company's environment on the community, and G stands for governance. What's the board made up? How do they take care of their employees and those types of things? And there's a couple big companies, one called Sustainalytics and another one MSCI, and they now rate companies on ESG. And so they give a number for each one, E, S, and G, and then they give a total number. And so what has happened now is you've been able to get these companies like Vanguard can take their entire Vanguard has what's called a total stock market index. The ticker symbol is VTI. Has about 3,600 stocks in it, and they can apply an ESG screen. So only adding those stocks out of those 3,600 that meet a certain ESG number criteria. And so it's very simple and it's very effective, and they can do it on a non-managed basis. So it's very inexpensive, super inexpensive internally. And all of a sudden, the ESG portfolios are, at least in the last 2 years, they've either been matching or beating our traditional models. And it's a really amazing area. And so I think this current administration just continues to push that forward. Clean energy is one of the pieces that you often see in an ESG type portfolio. And let me share just real quickly here, an example. Let me pull it up here of kind of our current one of our current clean energy portfolio. So this is one of our models that we are using right now, and so we kind of have a Nuveen ESG large cap, and again what Nuveen has done is taken big companies and applied an ESG screen, and we can buy that. We have a mid cap from Nuveen. Now these are both value plays again, because I think value is going to be the place that makes more money throughout this year. And then we have a small cap. We have another small cap. Again, in a recovery and a reopening, small caps generally do well. This is through iShares. Now, iShares is owned by a company called BlackRock. They're probably the leaders in ESG right now. They're really pushing this and opening up lots of new funds. I think, and this is an international ESG, and PIMCO and FlexShares both have an ESG. And this is a really interesting one. This is one of our winners today. I forgot what's up 0.8% today, not bad. This is a global water ESG piece that I think is really fascinating. So anyway, there's a lot of different pieces that are out there. You can actually create portfolios like you've just seen. This has developed tremendously even in the last 3 years. So it's a great place to take a look, in terms of the investing side of the world here too. So.